Hi, I'm Remington, and I'm a student ambassador at the Rectory School. Today, me and some of my fellow ambassadors will be showing you around the dorms on campus. So behind me, you see Hamilton Dormitory. It's divided between South and North Hamilton. In North Hamilton, we have 22 rooms, and in South, we have 18. They're divided between a combination of single and double rooms. And in my personal opinion, as well as some other students, the Bridge is the best place that you can be in Hamilton because it's just a great place for all students in the dorm to be. You can see it behind me. Let's go check it out. So this is the Bridge. So it's a connector between North and South Hamilton. So it's a really great common space for students to engage, as you can see right here. And you can also see the dorm parent on duty, Mr. Girton. We always have a dorm parent on duty to make sure that the students are being happy and holding up to their responsibilities. So let's go talk to these two students right here. Pori, what's your favorite thing about living on dorm?
My favorite thing is definitely the room size is pretty big for a ninth grader, and then we all have single room we can enjoy ourselves. I usually like to play guitar in my room, also play cards with my friends in the common room and bridge, and we usually watch TV together in the bridge.
That's pretty cool. Have you done any weekend activities you've enjoyed recently?
Yeah, of course, the haunted house that we went last week, it was pretty scary and really successful. And then I also like the open gym every weekend. I can practice my basketball and also just try to enjoy with my friends. Yeah.
All right. Anthony, what's your favorite thing about the Bridge?
It'll have to most definitely be the fact that I could meet my friends here. So I live on the other side of dorm. I live on north, and most of my friends are on south. So whenever I want to go hang out with them, I always end up finding them here in the bridge.
What are some things you do over the weekend that you really enjoy?
A lot of the activities, the off-campus activities, I enjoy because they're either usually like a movie trip or maybe fun adventure park or something like that. Like the most recent one is like the haunted house. That so far has to be the best one so far. And I do a lot of on-campus activities too. The open gym, the open pavilion. Those are always fun.
What's like some of the responsibilities that you'll have on the weekends?
So majorly just making sure that the dorm is clean. So they check for like make sure our personal rooms are clean and the entire dorm is clean. So if it's your turn to do the week like the dorm job for the week, then that will be your responsibility to make sure that the entire dorm is clean. So on weekends, usually after breakfast, we make sure that all our rooms are clean before we get into any kind of activities. And that usually just takes about like 30 minutes, 15, depending on the situation.
All right. So now we're going to go check out my dorm room. So let's go there. All right. So this is my single room in Hamilton. So in every room, we get our bed, a place to study, a closet, and my personal favorite thing about my room is just there's a lot of open space, and I think that's really nice. Just so I always feel like I have my room in here, like my space. So that was just a little look at the Hamilton dorm. One of my favorite memories from being on dorm was last year at Rectory, and it was just a day where it was supposed to be an academic day, but it was snowing outside, and you could start to see people waking up. And eventually, half the dorm was in the common room, and we were all thinking, why hasn't the dorm parent come out yet? Is it going to be a snow day? And all that excitement and all of us together, we were watching a Christmas movie, and it was just all so fun. And that was my favorite memory. But that happened last year when I was in DGB. And speaking of DGB, Kaito's going to show you around.
Hello, my name is Kaito. I'm a class of 2025 at Rectory School, and also I'm doing student ambassador and dorm proctor at DGB Upper. So we're in Upper DGB right now, and this is how the boys' dorm looks like. This is the all of the people, the students living here, and there's a 16 single room and one double room. And in the room that they opened the door was where the dorm parents live in. So we always can get help and support from the teachers or the dorm parents. So this place is common room. This is where the students or teacher or dorm parents always hang out with each other. We're doing like dorm activities sometimes. We play Uno together, watching the game, and this like where like we can make a strong relationship like students in the dorm. And then here is the tech box. So like actually middle school and high school, fifth grade to ninth grade, we can't have a tech all the time. So like after 9 p.m. we need to turn the tech, and the weekend is a little more longer tech. But make sure we're not like using a tech after tech time. So we have a like school computer tech box, and a tech box for like computer or phone from like their like individual stuff. And so here's the people. This is dorm parents DG Upper, and he's Mr. Gurton. So like, can you tell me about like how you feel living with the students?
Yeah, living with the students makes every day exciting and fun because it's always unpredictable, but it's exciting.
Thank you. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing for like dorm activities? And can you explain about like what is dorm activity for?
Yeah, dorm activities are a great way to, find different, form different bonds in a different setting. So sometimes we'll get to go off campus and check out different places. This year we did Empire Buffet, some Chinese buffet, and that was really fun.
Yeah.
Kaito all of us almost broke
Almost I
the
did.
soft serve machine, but it was a pretty good ice cream for a couple courses of meals.
Right. And like most of the students like enjoy to like having like relationship and like having fun with like teacher, the dorm parents, you and other students, other friends in like dorm activities, right?
Yeah, that's one of the best things is that being here, we have students from all over the world, from all different kinds of backgrounds and interests, and we bring out the best in each other and we grow from our mistakes. And that's one of the big things too, is that we're not always perfect. And, this is the opportunity for you to grow and learn how to live in a world like this.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gurton. Okay, so let's talk with the Parker. He's also been dorm proctor with me in Upper DGB. So like, can you tell me about what is dorm proctor and like what is dorm proctor for?
So a dorm proctor, it's kind of like being a big brother, because like let's just say at night if they need somebody, like we're here in front, just like if they do need something, they can always come to us before the dorm parents. So we're kind of like dorm parents, but I like to say that we're big brothers.
Nice. I feel that too. So like you been in Rectory for almost 4 years, right? And then like you also live in dorm for 4 years. Like what feel you makes you that you want to be dorm proctor?
So when I first came, the proctors definitely helped me out a lot. And I just wanted to help the kids. I want them to feel good about having Rectory. I want them to have friends. I don't want them to like go out of this end of the school and say like, oh, I didn't really like that. I want them to say like, oh, the upper DGB was one of the best times I've ever had in my life. I want them to say that. I want to help them a lot.
I feel you. Thank you for being a really good dorm proctor, buddy. Always.
Of course, thanks, Kaito.
Thank you, Parker. So here is the people who live in this dorm. So like he's the people who students live in this dorm. Like how you feel about being like this dorm?
It's very good and very warm in the dorm. And Mr. Greenwright and Mr. Gurton and Parker take me a tour when I visit the school. And they are very helpful. I love them. Yeah.
Nice. Like love you too. Oh, and how you feel? Do you feel like support from dorm proctor or like dorm parents maybe? Do you feel supported?
Yeah, and when I need help, they all stand out and help me with some stuff. Yeah.
Thank you. Love you too. So this is Mr. Greenwright. He also live in this dorm and his dorm parents. So how you feel about living here?
I love living on Upper DGB. It's my second year here. I love the mixture of different kids we have on this school year. Some who love to play music, some who love to play different games, and there's others who love to play sports. So a good mix and match of all students.
Nice. So like Mr. Greenwright's like actually a graduate 2015 at the Rectory. So he's like back student. Not back, like he was graduating in 2015 and he back to being like ambassador teacher right now. So like why you back? Can I tell me about that?
I loved being back here because it gives me a chance to kind of show my experience when I was younger, but of course give other students different opportunities that maybe I didn't have when I was here.
Nice. Thank you, Mr. Greenwright. So this is Mel. So like Mel, can you show your room to like people? Like we have a really clean room too. So like I just want to like introduce. I just want you to like introduce your room. Thank you, Mel. It's a really clean room. So like you have so many posters and you have so many like the picture with your parents. You have so many good stuff.
Yeah.
How you feel about living in a single room?
Feels good. I have a lot of privacy, and I can worry about myself, do my homework alone.
Do you feel supported from this dorm?
Yeah, you guys, from day one, you guys were always there. I could go to Mr. Greenwright, you and Parker. It was really nice.
Thank you for visiting Upper DGB with me, and also thank you for watching and come to Rectory.
Hi, I'm Nora. I'm a student ambassador, and I'm going to be showing you guys Centennial Hall. Let's go in. So this is our locker. Here our laundry gets dropped off. We have 24 girls in the dorm, and each of the 24 girls have their own locker, and the laundry gets dropped off in their locker. So this is Lower Centennial's common room. We have 2 singles on this floor and 5 doubles on this floor. Each of our dorm parents are on either side, and there's always going to be a dorm parent on duty, whether they're like an actual dorm parent or they're a shared duty. So we have 2 dorm parents on either side, and we have shared duty right now, and she's upstairs actually. And over here we have our tech box. So this year the tech policy has changed. We get it at 5 to 6, and from 6 to 6:30 we have dinner. 6:30 to 8 we have study hall, and then from 8 to 9 we have our technology. And then over here we have our weekly chores. Each student has their own job to do for the week, and whether that be like cleaning the common room or cleaning the bathroom, taking the trash out, things like that, so we can keep the space clean. And also, before you get your tech, your room does have to be clean. And here is what people usually do at our common room. We have jigsaw puzzles, and this is just time for like people to hang out with their friends. So this is after sports, and they're getting ready. Some of us are getting ready for waiters. Some of us are getting ready for study hall, and then others are just hanging out. Alice, what is your favorite part about being on Centennial?
I think my favorite part is to go to our dorm parents' room. Recently we have a dorm activity at Miss Bradley's house. We went to Target and we do some activity, and we eat pizza. It's really good.
That's nice. And what's your favorite part on living Centennial?
My favorite part is in Centennial that like this space, the common room here, is like really big, and then so a lot of our friends we can like hang out here, and the air conditioner is also really good.
Yeah, so I feel like everyone here is really friendly. I love my dorm mate, Clara. She's really nice. I also love the dog of our dorm parents. Her name is Winona, and every time we can just chill with her, that is really good and make me feel like I'm in my home.
Another great thing about Centennial is that we have a beautiful porch where we can watch a sunset and sunrise. Now let's go up and check Upper Centennial. So here is our second floor. We have rooms on either side, and just like downstairs, we have a two dorm parents on either side of the dorm, and one of them, our shared duty right now, is Miss Campbell, and we're gonna ask her a question. What is your favorite part about being shared duty?
The microphone. Honestly, I'm a teacher, and so having all the ninth graders in my class, it's nice to come to dorm because then I get to talk to everybody on dorm, and we'll like play Uno and we'll watch TV and stuff. So it's just a good chance to get to know more of my students rather than simply in the classroom.
And Akko, what's your favorite part about boarding?
I can socialize with my friends like whole time, and also like I can go to sleep so early and like so healthy. I guess I don't know. Yeah, I like it.
So here is one of our singles. It's actually my room, and it's just to give you guys a glimpse of what a singles would look like in a dorm. So here you have my bedroom, my desk, and my closet, shoes. I get ready there every single morning at 6 a.m. One of my favorite parts about like having a room like this is because you have a lot of storage space. So I have that as a storage space here, there, and over there. And my friends come in here, we hang out a lot, and it's just a nice space. It's very relaxing. The view is great as well. For weekend activities on dorm, we usually can go off campus or stay on campus and eat some really good food. I know that the last time we had our dorm activity, we stayed here and we tried some Thai food, which was really great. And I know we also went to my dorm parents' house, her parents' house, to eat s'mores and pizza. I hope you guys enjoyed this tour of Centennial Hall. It is one of our newest dorms and a really great dorm.
Hey, this is Clara, and I'm a student ambassador in Rectory School, and I'll be showing Memorial Dorm, and let's head in. Right now, we're on Upper Memorial. Down this hallway, there are all the rooms. We have 12 singles and 1 double. Right here, there's our common room where everybody hangs out and have our dorm meeting. Let's go and see what's happening right now. So right now, we're on the common room, and look what's happening right now. We're doing puzzles and games. And let's meet our lovely dorm parents, Mrs. Vasto, who's on share duty right now. Hi, Mrs. Vasto.
Hi, Clara. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good, thank you.
So I have a question to ask. Why do you like about our Upper Memorial dorm?
Oh, I like being on Upper Memorial during shared duty time, so that's now, just before dinner, so once a week, and I get to see the girls and all your friends in a different situation than I would in the academic day, so it's real fun.
Great to hear that. And right now we have another dorm parent right here who's my favorite dorm parent, Mrs. Oaks. Hi, Mrs. Oaks.
Hi, Clara. How are you?
I am very good. I just have one quick question. So, what is like your favorite thing to be on Upper Memorial?
One of my favorite things about Upper Memorial is that by the second or third week of school, everybody feels very close and very much like a family. That's what I love about it.
Great to hear that. One of my favorite in Memorial experience is doing dorm activities with my friends, especially eating some foods that Mrs. Oak made. And it was so good, especially the tofu soup that she made. I just have one more question. How are you so good at cooking?
Oh, you're very kind. Well, I like to experiment. I like to try new things. And with cooking, it's all about that. So you guys inspired me. You told me about the soup that you had at home, and I wanted to try making it. So I got to try something new, and I'm glad that you liked it. I'm glad that you thought it was really good and that it reminded you of home. So I don't know. That's just experimenting and practicing and trying.
I see. So let's meet our students who live on our dorm. Amanda right here. Hi, Amanda. What's like your favorite thing to do on our Upper Memorial?
My favorite thing to do is like play puzzles and play games with my friend and talk to them before bedtime.
Great. I would love to hear your opinion about our dorm. And we have another student right here that I would like to talk. Right here, this is Mana. Hi, Mana.
Hi.
So I just have one quick question. What is like your favorite thing to do on Upper Memorial?
One of my favorite things to do here is to hang out with my friends, play board games sometime, before going to bed.
I see. So this is our common room, and we do a lot of things here, such as dorm meetings. We talk weekly or monthly. Can you talk about our dorm meeting?
Sure. So dorm meetings allow us to come together as a group on Upper Memorial or Lower Memorial and talk about things that we've been experiencing through our week. Sometimes we meet more frequently than other times. It can be either once a month or as frequent as once a week, depending on the needs of the group. But it's just a time for us to go over maybe what the dorm needs to work on, what things are going well, how everyone's feeling, to kind of check in. And it just gives everyone a chance to come together and talk as a group to see how everything's going.
So right here we have our tech closet, which it keeps all of our techs. So our tech policy is currently we get our phone at 5 p.m. and we turn in our tech for dinner and we get it back after study hall, which is 8. And we have to turn it in at 9 before we go to bed. So this is one of our double room on Memorial. We have 2 beds, 2 desks, and students who live on double rooms love to hang out together, and they spend a lot of time together and have good memories. So right now we're on downstairs common room, and we have lovely decorations that is about Halloween. And we have Mrs. Bissett who's on share duty right now, and we have Mia who's on couch, very cozy. Hi, Mia. Hi. All of our dorm parents decorate their dorm by their own styles, and I think it's really cute and pretty. And it feels like home to have lovely decorations like this.
That was just a little look at some of the dorms that we have on campus. We hope that sometime you can come and take a look at them in person. Thanks for watching.